Hello, and welcome to Let's Go on a Trip to Malacca 3 times in a month. Why 3 times in a month? Well, the first time is to catch a show, the second time is to catch another show, and the third time is to do a show in Malacca. So it's going to be a very interesting month, traveling up and down from Singapore to Malacca and back. So let's go on a journey! For this first trip up to Malacca for the month, we are actually going to catch a Wayang Peranakan performance called Da Sacupa Tak Boleh Sagantang by the invitation of Persatuan Peranakan Cina, Malacca. Now, Da Sacupa Tak Boleh Sagantang was staged in March 2001 in Singapore at the World Trade Center Auditorium. Da Sacupa Tak Boleh Sagantang literally means a quart will never make a gallon, which means you cannot change destiny. It was then directed by the late Kenny Chan, who also acted in the show, and the late stage doyen Chi Hut Seong, Fen Lu, and also my good friend Cedric Tan also performed for that show. Now this time around, PPCM will restage the show with a new cast at the Pangong Bangsawan Malacca, which was refurbished and reopened earlier this year. For this trip, we'll be staying at the Estadia Hotel. We're gonna have lunch at the Donald and Lily at the Benda Hari. Hello. Hi. I was told that they are closing the shop in December 2024, so it's important to enjoy the laksa while we still can. For those of you who want to partake in the wonderful food but missing it, don't despair, because Jennifer will be opening private dining at her house, so look out for that in 2025. Our ride is here to go for a recce. Yay! We are now here at the restaurant New Lagoon to do a recce, as we are going to do a performance for our third trip of this month. Wow, so this is the venue that the wedding will be held in. And now it's time for some dessert. We're now going to Auntie's place to enjoy some great food and great friendship as well. It's our second day of our first trip to Malacca, and after a great night last night, we are now going out to makan and meet some friends too. Let's go! Hello!
Hi! Good morning!
So we took off to enjoy some satay. And then went to Jalan Tun Tan Cheng Lok to look for friends to enjoy a lovely Thai lunch together. So we have arrived at the Pangong Bangsawan Theatre here in Malacca to catch the performance tonight. It's Wi-Fi time. Let's look around the venue, which was previously the old Cathay Cinema.
soon it was showtime.
That's the end of the show. It was a great coming together of the communities, and of course we had friends from Kuala Lumpur coming down, many friends from Malacca of course, and many Singaporeans who made the trip up here to Malacca to enjoy. I'd like to thank PPCM for inviting me to come and enjoy this wonderful show for the community. Well done!
After 2 days in Malacca, it's time to head back to Singapore, but we will be back in Malacca in 2 weeks' time for the second leg of going to Malacca 3 times in a month. Let's go back to Malacca soon! This is the second leg of the trip to Malacca 3 times in a month. We are currently now cruising along the highway towards Malacca, and for this trip we're actually going there to catch a wayang performance. It's entitled Manik Sulamkan Si Air Mata, presented by the Malacca Tourism Association. It's going to be a great show because a few of my friends are performing this evening. This will be a touch and go trip just to attend the performance this evening and going back to Singapore the very next day. So let's go to Malacca.
After the 4-hour bus ride, we are back meeting friends.
We are going to have chicken rice ball here. We are now at Shah Bandar and we're going to have some chendol at a friend's restaurant.
And then it was tea time.
So after lots of makan and drinking with friends, we're checking into the hotel at Hotel Sri Costa.
After checking in, it's time for some asam pedas dinner before the show.
We have arrived at MITC to catch the show! And we have arrived at the MITC auditorium for the performance with a great audience. Wonderful venue for a great evening of entertainment.
It's Wi-Fi time.
After a great evening of performance watching the Manik Sulamkan Si Air Mata at MITC, it was great fun watching our friends performing as well as the audience enjoying the performance. And thereafter we had a little supper with the governor of Malacca, which was very nice. But it is time for me to rush back to Singapore, but I will be back again next week for the third leg of 3 times going to Malacca in a month.
Hello, and welcome to the third leg. This time I'm going to Malacca with my gang. We're going to perform at a wedding. We are actually taking an afternoon bus instead of the usual early morning bus. So we should be expecting to arrive in Malacca in the late afternoon or early evening. We'll be there for a few days, so it's going to be an enjoyable time. So we finally arrived in Malacca and our friends are here to meet us. So we're going for dinner at the Portuguese settlement. It's time for a great dinner with friends.
After a delicious dinner, we went to check in at Tang House Hotel at Jonker.
So we are making our way to our accommodation for the weekend. And this is our stay for the weekend. It's the morning and we are off to the tea ceremony of Brandon and Siu Han at Baba Ang's restaurant. Let's go!
Soon, the bridal car with the couple arrived for the tea ceremony.
After a great tea ceremony and a fantastic lunch, we're going back to get ready for the show tonight. We are now going off to the new Lagoon restaurant to prepare for the wedding.
There was a grand wedding entrance with Chinese lions, family members, and the grand bridal entourage.
Kemantin lenggang berbaju kun sama sanggul tak sien di kepala.
There were beautiful Nyonya dance performances. And soon, it was Peranakan Sayang's time to entertain.
After a great time last night performing at the wonderful wedding, we are now free to really go enjoy ourselves in Malacca. And of course, all our friends are coming by. So it's gonna be a great day in Malacca today. Let's have some fun. First stop today, having breakfast at Lee Hyong restaurant.
We had delicious Yong Tau Fu.
We are now visiting Baba Charlie's for lots of kueh and other goodies. And here is the man himself, Baba Charlie.
That's why
The man.
I was thinking this must be you and stand there.
And of course, more desserts.
After having some breakfast, now it's time for lunch in Malacca.
we went to walk around the sights of Malacca. And did some colorful kebaya shopping. And had more chendol. When the evening came, we decided to have some delicious local street food. And were treated to some fireworks. On the day of our departure, we took a lovely morning walk around the hotel and later had a tiffin set lunch.
After 3 days in Malacca, we're finally on our way back. It's been a wonderful time getting an opportunity to perform for a grand wedding in Malacca. So we have come to the end of this episode of going to Malacca 3 times in a month. It's certainly been a very interesting month. It's all about celebrating friendships and having a wonderful time, and we certainly are very appreciative to all our wonderful Malacca friends who are also hospitable and took the time to be with us during our stay in Malacca. Long may it continue. Till the next trip, my name is Alvin and I'll see you soon.